Hi everyone and happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories with Laura. I have a really special book for you all today. It's called Jake the Chain Snake and it's written by Suzanne Switzer. The really special thing about this book is that you can actually visit Jake the Chain Snake in Nova Scotia, Canada. So if you want to know how, let me know and I will tell you. And in the meantime, enjoy the book. Once upon a time, there was a little chain snake named Jake. Jake was the tiniest snake in the den, and sometimes he felt sad because the other snakes teased him about his size. One sunny day, Jake found a shiny lamp on the shore. Curious, he wrapped around it, and out popped a genie in a burst of glitter. "I've been trapped in this bottle for 100 years, the genie said. "As a reward for freeing me, I will grant you 3 wishes, he continued. Jake's eyes lit up with excitement. First, the genie gave Jake a warning. "Be very careful what you wish for," he said. "The last person didn't like it when his wish came true and tossed me in the ocean." "I know exactly what I want," said Jake. "I wish to be the biggest chain snake in the world." "Your wish is my command," said the genie. Poof! When the glitter settled, Jake saw himself and shouted, "I wanted to become a big chain snake, but not like this." "Forgive me," said the genie, "I misunderstood. On your next wish, please be clear." "Okay, genie, get rid of the chains. Now, pay attention and do exactly as I say. I want to be bigger, at least 10 feet. Do you understand?" pleaded Jake. "Easy peasy," said Genie. 10 feet coming up. Whoosh! Jake's wish was granted. No, Genie, not 10 feet like this," cried Jake. "I wanted to be 10 feet bigger," yelled Jake. "I don't understand," said the genie. "You are 10 feet bigger, and I wrote it down in my magic notebook. Now, what would you like for your 3rd wish?" "Okay, Genie, listen very carefully. I am small. I want to be big. I want to be admired, loved, and respected. I wish that you could turn me into the head snake that lives on this beach. Also, could you get rid of the feet? Do you understand?" "Crystal clear," said the genie. "It would be a pleasure for me to turn you into a head snake for your final wish. Then, my friend, I'm out of here." With a wave of his wand, in a puff of glitter, the genie disappeared. Jake's 3rd wish had come true, but now he was just a head in the sand, with no body to slither or move. "This is not good," he muttered to himself, and he began to cry when he heard a voice. It was a little girl named Lily. "What's wrong, Mr. Snake?" she asked. Jake explained how everything he wished for came true and wrong at the same time. "Well, you do look a little stuck. Let me see what I can do," said Lily. Reaching into her backpack, she had a few hidden surprises that might help Jake out. He turned into the most beautiful chain snake, but his paper-linked scales fluttered away when the wind decided to blow them all away. Next, she decided to grab twigs and string and tie them together with pretty bows. He was stronger now, and the wind couldn't blow them away. However, the birds had other ideas. Lily was determined and not ready to give up. She called her friends over and asked them for ideas. Together, they came up with a plan to use the colourful beach rocks and shells they had found to make a chain and attach them to Jake. Lily also pulled out a few painted rocks she had collected and placed them on Jake. He was certainly turning into a magnificent chain snake now. The children laughed and giggled, and they continued to help Jake grow. Other people saw what they were doing and offered to help. Now, Jake was bigger than he could ever imagine. Jake was one happy, proud chain snake. Word spread about the beautiful chain snake. Visitors from all over the country started to bring hand-painted rocks to add to Jake. Soon, he had thousands of rocks attached to him, each one telling a story of friendship and love. People took photos of him, and he was featured in newspapers and on television. Jake became the star he always wanted to be. One day, while Jake was sunning himself on the beach, the genie showed up. Well, 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 look what we have here. You are the head chain snake now, and you're bigger than 10 feet. I believe all your wishes came true. I guess they did, Genie, in a wonky sort of way, Jake smiled. Since you have been so patient, I am granting you a bonus wish. I am going to lighten your load. As you grow, you can continue to easily slither along the beach and go on new adventures, wherever you want them to be. The genie waved his hand gently, and Jake felt a tingle of magic surge through him. As the glitter settled, Jake found himself on the sandy shores of the beach. He felt lighter than ever before and could glide effortlessly and swiftly along the shore. There you are, Jake. Lily's voice rang out as she skipped towards him. Lily, his forever friend, had taught him that the most magical wishes were the ones that brought people together. As the sun set over the sparkling sea, Jake's chain of painted rocks sparkled even brighter, a symbol of dreams fulfilled and the power of friendship. I hope you enjoyed that book as much as I did. I really loved the story of Jake the Chain Snake, and I wanted to leave you with a final message as in the end of this book. Jake the Chain Snake actually is real, and he resides in Eastern Passage, Nova Scotia. He really attracts thousands of visitors every year, each one coming along and placing an extra chain on Jake the Snake. So if you are ever that side of the world, then you know what to do.